Hi, it's Cheryl with Homeridge Studio. Today I have 3 Valentine's Day DIYs I'm going to share with you. So let's waste no time and dive right into the video. Here's the first piece, and here's some things you're going to need. Now I have these transfers, and I'll leave the information in the description box below. But the name of the company that I ordered them from is from Etsy, and it's called Thymeless Designs. Thyme, like the herb, Thymeless Designs. And I can't say enough about those. You'll also need 3 wooden hearts, some wood glue. I have plaster and mineral chalk paint by Waverly. I have 3 of these square beads from the Dollar Tree, 3 strands. And also I just have a more of a rectangular sign from the Dollar Tree. This is from last summer, but they have a ton of these all the time. So I'm going to remove the hanger, and I'm also going to remove the sticker. And I had to take my blow dryer to the sticker, and I couldn't get all the glue off, so I had to sand it. But it worked out fine. And now I'm going to put 2 good coats of this Waverly plaster chalk paint on this board and let it dry between each coat. Now I'm going to paint the hearts in this mineral color. So always paint your pieces first for obvious reasons, so you can do other things while they're drying. And I painted the sides too of the hearts and of the sign. Now I put about 2 tablespoons of mineral chalk paint into a large Ziploc bag. And I took about 4 tablespoons of water approximately. I kind of just eyeballed it. You want this to be kind of soupy. Not really, really thin, but a kind of a thicker soup, I guess, if that makes sense. And then I put the 4 strings of these square beads in the bag, minus the string. I removed the string first. And then just mix them around really good. And then I dumped them out on a piece of wax paper. If I had a box lid, I probably would have put them in the box lid instead, but I didn't have one. And now I'm separating them with paintbrush because they're wet, and when they dry they will stick together, and I didn't want that. But if you put them in a box lid, you can probably take a blow dryer or a heating tool and dry them that way, so they'll dry faster because they'll take a long time. Now I'm just going to determine what I'm going to cut out, what designs I'm going to cut out of these transfers, and where I'm going to put them on the heart. And I see a bird there, and if you know me, you know I love birds. And I want that whole entire bird, the words and the flower. And that was kind of difficult, but it worked out. Now I'm going to show you what not to do. Don't grab a Sharpie and trace it, because no matter how careful you think you are, you're going to get the Sharpie on the wood. And I should have known that. I was trying to be careful, but that's okay because I just had to repaint it. And so these transfers, I just peeled the back off, and then once you put it down, it's stuck. So, just make sure you got it in the right place. And then this tool came with it. It looks just like one of those thicker popsicle sticks, and it's kind of like a Cricut if you have a Cricut, and if you don't, you just kind of rub that lightly against that and peel it off very carefully. And I just love this whole piece. I love how these turned out, and I love these transfers. Again, can't say enough about them. They're absolutely stunning. And they were a little bit more expensive, if I didn't say. I think they were $9.99 or $12.99 for 3 pages, but they're kind of big. So I didn't think it was too bad. And this is what they all look like. And I would probably put a coat of a sealer, like a Mod Podge or something, to protect them when you're done. Now I'm putting all these beads, after they're dry, around the entire it's not wood piece, this board here. And after I get them all on the way I want them, because I want to see how many I need and how to space them, I put wood glue under each one of them. Now I know this seems like it's going to take time, but it didn't take that much time. And the little holes in the beads I put sideways so you don't see them, except only on the corners. And then now I'm just going to hot glue my hearts down after I place them. And this was so easy. It was just time consuming painting everything and waiting for the paint to dry. And of course the beads too, but it was really, really simple to make, and I absolutely love this. Probably my favorite piece out of all three of these today. And here's a close-up. Here's a second DIY, and this is a wall hanger. And here's some things you're going to need. This wooden heart from the Dollar Tree. 3 smaller wooden hearts, and those are from the Dollar Tree also. The scarf. The hearts below that, the colored ones, I did not use those. I did use these little picks that say LOVE. And this is a red pearl ribbon, and that's from the Dollar Tree. And this is apple barrel paint in the color white. And so I painted two coats of white on that and then let it dry. And hey, if you're a subscriber, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you guys. And if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing, because if you like DIYs, I have a bunch of them planned for this new year. And also, it really helps my channel grow, so I would appreciate that. And so back to the video. Now I take these hearts and I'm going to wrap the scarf material around them. So I just gathered a bunch. And I did not want to glue it on the front because I didn't want to be able to see the glue through there. I didn't want to mess with Mod Podge or anything, so I just gathered the material and pulled it really tight and hot glued it in the back. But I clipped off all the extra because I want the wood in the middle to show through, not really show through, just because I'm going to glue it onto the heart, and I want to put the wood on wood, not material on wood. I hope that makes sense. I think wood on wood sticks better than if you glue material and glue and wood. I think it would pull apart easier. So I did that to all 3 of them. And I think I just told you I put 2 coats of the white on that. And now I have these hanging off of the end just so slightly, just to give it some character. And I just put a ton of hot glue down there, and I do use Gorilla Glue. I think it works really, really well. And then this one I just glued on top. And so now I have this pearl ribbon from the Dollar Tree. I don't know if they have it this year. They had it last year, and I bought a ton of it, so I have a ton of it left. So I'm just gluing this around, but I'm only gluing the big pearls down with a little bit of the hot glue. And I don't like that pink color of those little styrofoam letters, so I'm taking this little dabby, spongy brush thing that you can get from the Dollar Tree. You can get them anywhere. and I am using this Deco Art acrylic paint called Smoke. And I only put one coat on, but the pink was kind of bleeding through, so I would probably put 2 coats on that. And I'm not putting the glue, the hot glue, on the styrofoam because it'll melt it. I'm kind of eyeballing it and gluing it onto, putting the glue onto the heart first, and then sticking the letters on there. And then I put the hanger back in, and that is it. Easy peasy. And this is a close-up. Now my third and last DIY, this would be a lot of fun to make with kids. And this is my conversation heart piece. So I got these little sticky conversation hearts. They're foam from the Dollar Tree. And I used pink, blue, purple, and yellow. And then I matched the paint to the conversation hearts. And the paint is Artist Loft Lemon Yellow, Rich Art from the Dollar Tree Dusty Blue, Deco Art Eggplant, and Artist Loft Light Magenta. And normally I wouldn't use expensive acrylic paint like Artist Loft for this, but I did because my daughter paints and had a ton of them, and she was kind of getting rid of some of them. So I put them in my craft stash. Okay, so I removed the hanger and I painted only 1 coat of the whole entire heart, just 1 coat. And I used that, I think it was plaster. And now I'm taking this, I started with a brush, but the brush didn't work as well as the little dabber sponge there, so I dabbed on pink on top, and then yellow, and then the purple, and then the blue. And so, like I said, this would just be fun to do with kids, you know, and they could even incorporate it into their Valentine's Day box, you know, or you could make a smaller one like this, but I thought this was super cute and super easy. So now in between, I put just little teeny pieces of this ribbon, this lace ribbon from the Dollar Tree on all pieces. So you need 9 little itty bitty pieces. You don't have to hot glue them. I hot glued mine, but if you're working with, you know, a young one, you can use regular school glue. It's fine. It just takes longer to dry. And then I'm putting these conversation hearts down, and I'm putting, you know, I'm coordinating the colors. So the blue on the pink, and then the pink on the yellow, and so forth. And after you place them the way that you want them, just remove them. And this is a good job for the kids because this is tedious. And just, they're super sticky, so you don't need to glue them down at all. And just stick them however. I did mine every other way. So one was going left, the other one was going right, the next one was going left, and so on. And I hid those little, where the hanger goes on top, I hid those little holes with the hearts too. And I thought it was a little plain, so I put some stitching around the side with a black Sharpie, and I really did not like the way that looked at all. And now I'm taking the same lace that I put in between each piece there, and I'm just making a hanger for it. And to try to fix the stitching around, I took a gold Sharpie not a gold Sharpie. It's a gold marker that you get from the Dollar Tree, not the chalk marker, the metallic marker. Then I went over the Sharpie. I would not do the stitching at all. I think it's fine without it. Just overkill. And now I still felt like it needed something more, so I am gluing ribbon on, this lace ribbon again, around the whole perimeter of the heart. And I'm gluing it on the ribbon because the ribbon has holes in it, gluing it on the ribbon first and then placing the heart on it, as you can see, and I'm putting it on my little silicone pad here so it doesn't stick on anything else. So glue it and then pick it up by the top of the ribbon, like right after you're done gluing it, so it doesn't stick. Even though it's silicone, it will stick a little teeny bit, but it won't stay like that. And that is it. And here's a close-up. And that is all. Thank you for spending time with me at Home Ridge Studio. I will be back very, very soon with some more Valentine's Day DIYs. Bye.